I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna call you player from now on. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad. It's just not. It's not a game mode that works well for people that don't communicate with each other. And if random teams are anything, they are groups of people that do not communicate well with each other. Saipan versus Ranger. Hopefully my Saipan knows what he's doing with his fighters and can control the air pretty well. Pair of keys on the other team. That's interesting. Now, let's see where this Mahan wants to go. Yeah, Nat, I would agree with that. They tend to be boring. Slow games don't necessarily mean that they're bad, though. Most competitive games tend to be slow games, but those are a lot more fun than playing randoms are. When you get two decent teams that go against each other, or two teams of about equal skill level, it ends up being really interesting. But those are, I would say, a rarity. I don't necessarily like that nobody is heading for B cap, but it is what it is. The other thing, too, that goes along with the player is that people don't want to be told what to do. So even if you might suggest better alternatives, they won't always listen to you. Feels bad. Tier 8 American battleship doesn't have the same range as the Tier 6 Japanese one. I mean, if you set your own stakes, you can make it interesting for yourself. Alright, so my Mahan is pretty screwed here. Alright. Well, I'm certainly not going to continue to push into that. Nothing but bad omens coming from that area. Alright, looks like my Boise has thought the better of that. I want to get all my guns on target for this. Hopefully be able to do something. Alright, well that was better than I was expecting. Double fire, huh? Alright. Curious that I'm on double fire given that only battleships have been firing at me. HE spamming Bayern. Jesus. Firing HE is not necessarily the worst idea. However, that seems to be all this guy's planning on doing for this game, so... This Boise's gotten a little bit brave here. I'm gonna have to punish this if he keeps doing it. The problem is there's nothing to get him spotted. The nice thing about this ship, though, is that my heal comes back very quickly. Hopefully that guy doesn't turn out, but I have a feeling he's going to. Yeah, set the expectations low and it's hard to disappoint. It's not a bad strategy. Alright, well. Oh, the Scharnhorst has got that nice new camo. Hopefully... I did not adjust for that turn enough. He did not seem like he was going to quite do a full turn like that. Just looks like the Egla is firing out of that. Alright. So this team's Gaja has smoked out for something out in the open there. Honestly, Nat, you don't have to. All you need is a, Cleveland captain. Or even your Worcester captain will work. As long as you have AFT and IFHE, this thing can do a lot of work secondary-wise. I'm waiting on Eglatorps. I don't remember what their range is. No, the thing with Massachusetts, Nat, is it has 40% secondary accuracy already. %40 higher than regular. It's already buffed. Alright, so I'm gonna wait for this Boise to do something really dumb. So that little thing that I just did was tapping M. So if you tap it, basically if you double tap M. Oh really now? Okay. Alright. This guy's gonna get away with that. Alright. Not gonna let you hold on to that for long, bud. Come on. So yeah, if you press M once to go into your map view, it will pull it up like it went up that little bit, and then tap it again, and it will immediately go back to your standard view and give you that nice extra little thing. And see, Nat, that is why you do not need to use manual secondaries. And despite the dispersion supposedly, or well, being toned down on this thing, it still gets some nice shots like that last one. 14K, plus you get American shell arcs, so managed to loft it right over that island, even though I was pretty close. That's three secondary skills so far. I don't know if you guys are counting. The other thing too, because I use BFT and AFT on this, my anti-air is pretty nice. Let's see if I can't dev strike me a Fiji. Bye bye. Oh. Huh. Just casually getting a Kraken and not realizing it. Or well, obviously I realized it, but I didn't realize it at the time. Crown is good. Thank you for